complete politics with Chukwuma Okoro. Take a listen.
Now, Barrister, how do you describe what happened in Benin yesterday and the role that Nigeria plays? Let's capture your broad explanation to what happened, democratically, militarily, and socially.
Mr. Okoro, Nigeria committed assault on the sovereignty of the people of the Republic of Benin. It was an assault on the sovereignty of that state. Let us call it what it is. Because there was no need for Nigeria to intervene in the internal affairs of a sovereign state. Because when America wanted to do the same here, we opposed it. So how can you now be the chief culprit of what you are condemning? There was no reason and no need for what Tinubu did, except to show that you are stronger and you are bigger than Benin Republic. The other country that they carried that coup, why didn't he intervene? To prove that yes, he is the champion of ECOWAS. So hold on, other coups have happened before this one. Is it because the people of the government of Republic of Benin is weak and the country is so small and all that? Is that not the only reason they had the temerity to do what they did? What concerns Tinubu with what is going on there? Or is he thinking of doing what that man did before they took him out of office?
What did the man do?
He changed the constitution.
Okay.
Yes.
Arbitrarily?
Arbitrarily, yes.
Did he pass through the
Forget about, you see, when these people want to do this thing, they always have a rubber stamp legislature who will carry out their nefarious decision. This country was going for 5 years. First term of 5 years in their presidential tenure. All of a sudden, the man in office now said that they should take it to 7 years. And you are entitled to 2 terms. That means you are talking of 14 years here.
Plus 5.
No, the 5 years now. 5 years before, they added 2 years, making it 7.
Plus another 7.
Plus another, making 14. And the military, they are, of course, this Republic of Benin military, they are very, very, in fact, they are true soldiers. They don't take prisoners. The moment you misbehave, they take you out. They don't have time for discussions.
Okay, but eventually they were taken out by the Nigerian military.
They violated their laws. Under international law, Nigeria have no right to do what they did.
Okay, now, Barrister, that is your position. I would like for us to make some clarification between intervention and interference. What exactly did Nigeria do in this case? Did Nigeria intervene or did they interfere? And I'd like for you to bear in mind that Nigeria didn't just act on its own. They were invited by the president. The president picked up a phone and called Nigeria's president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please, I need help. Send their men, to come and rescue me. Does that look, between you and I, is that interference or intervention?
It was interference because for you to carry out such the assembly, there must be a decision to seek for foreign intervention.
Okay.
Before you can do that, we not call it that. But in this particular case, it was interference.
Okay.
Because no decision was reached by the parliament. It is either the man called his friend Tinubu to save him. And that is why I look at it. After all, why did they remove you? Why did you want to change the tenure of the president of your country? You are the one that called for this coup. If you want to look at it properly, it was that president that called for this coup. What is wrong if you do 5 years? Yes.
Maybe 5 years is not enough for him to accomplish.
So do what? What you mean after? Look, somebody that wants, if your salary is not enough for you, over time will never help you.
Sometimes it does.
No, it cannot. Somebody who could not do anything with 5 years, is it the added 2 years now that will now, what is he going to do differently? And that has been the problem of African leaders.
Okay.
Last week, when I was talking about this particular issue, I made mention of this particular unstable government in Africa, that they are the ones calling for this because of their behavior and their activities. If you check, like I showed you in the morning, it is always election. 90% of the election that causes problem in Africa. Election. They wouldn't want to conduct free and fair election, and they wouldn't want to leave office honorably. Then what do you think the other people will be? They will be there clapping for you, Abi. It's not everybody that has the patience of talking and discussion or analyzing like we do on TV and radio. People are just impatient. So don't just don't just wake up the anger in them and you start blaming. You, why can't you caution your members?
But Barrister, I was coming to that point. Now, you said that, look, why didn't they intervene in Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso?
Yes.
Do you think that because Nigeria has contiguous, contiguity with the Benin Republic, it was easier for them to act swiftly? Or does it have to do with capacity or proximity or what?
Well, look, Mr.
Or probably because the people that were affected in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso didn't reach out to the president. Mind you, as at that time, the president was the ECOWAS leader.
Yes. Look, let's look at it from this angle. When the Niger happened, didn't the president made effort to intervene and flush out the coupists?
Okay.
What happened?
Nigerians said no.
Good. Not Nigerians. They not.
But they are Nigerians.
They not. Said no. You cannot.
We also had people from the south that said no.
No, they not.
No, Barrister,
it was mostly the north. It was mostly the north. As always.
Bolaji Akinyemi is not from the north. He's a southerner.
I said the north mostly.
Okay. So it was, let's say, Nigerians. Nigerians said no, don't do that.
No, it's the north.
No, Barrister, no, let's not reduce this thing to another.
Look, you have started
Nigerians
now. What was,
no.
hold on. The north said that those
Barrister,
people,
it wasn't the north.
It
Nigerians
was the north too. No, leave that in. It was the north. They said the people in Nigeria are their cousins and their brothers. That was the thing they were having in mind.
Okay.
That's why it's the north. They came out and said no, that those people are their cousins and their. I remember what Buhari said. So why are you not saying?
No, but Barrister, because I can name 4 or 5 southerners, that said no.
What is 4 and 5 against thousands of southerners?
No, it's not about thousands. It's about the leaders of the north. So
north.
Nigerians were unanimous in saying, please, President.
It was the north. It was the north.
Okay, so Barrister, land on your thought. I think our viewers understand this.
It's the north. Like always, it's the north. It was them that. So why didn't they come out and stop this one in the Republic of Benin?
That's why I'm saying, because this one happened swiftly. Before Nigerians could wake up and say, Jack, it was all over.
It's because, you see, the Republic of Benin is small and weak. And they don't have the capacity to resist the Nigerian military and air force.
Okay.
These are the only thing that was going for Tinubu.
The Nigerians said, if you want your nose to be bloody, just come. We are waiting for you.
Exactly. Yeah. So why didn't they go?
Now, Barrister, why is it easy? Why is it convenient? For ECOWAS leaders, they are quick to condemn coups in Africa.
Don't mind them.
But unable to flaunt their democratic credentials. The failure that pulled those military people.
That is why
is it difficult?
That is why I'm telling them that look, it's not enough to condemn coup. Don't call it, because it will come. Nature abhors a vacuum. Whenever you have created that opening, somebody must feel it. Something must feel it. No matter how you preach, you cannot stop tomorrow from coming. You cannot. So when African leaders have failed to do the needful, it's a matter of time. And maybe this time around, it will be the youth. If you check the military over, they are all young men. They are all young men. Yes. So if African leaders don't go to that AU and talk of how to move Africa forward, one day all of them will be overrun. The way things are going, all of them will be overrun. I'm not joking.
Okay, Barrister, a lot of people are asking, why did it take France, why didn't France come to the help of President Talon? Why did it have to be Nigeria? But we also understand from the grapevine that it was Emmanuelmacron that, put pressure on Tinubu to say, oh, Mr. President, you need to go and help me out in Benin Republic. Why was it convenient for them to use Nigeria instead of coming on their own?
Tinubu have been looking for validation from the Western leaders. So anything he can do to buy their favor, he will do it. He has become their errand boy. You remember that when Niger happened, it was the same Kamala Harris who told Tinubu to do something. Remember, she called him on phone and said, do something. So whenever they want things done in Africa, or in West Africa, of course, their man is here. So when, when CIA and ABI are talking of an active agent, you can see where they are coming from. Why would they tell him to do this? Meanwhile, he is supposed to be the leader in ECOWAS. And these are the people he is supposed to be protecting. And a foreign power is telling you to go and you agreed. You do not even look at the reasons for their action. The reasons for their actions. Yes, the man who carried out a coup against the constitution. The military now carried out a coup against him. Is it not balanced?
Okay.
He carried out a coup against the constitution. And then the military now...
But Barrister, are you angry that the coup didn't succeed?
Are
you angry that it didn't succeed? You said, because it looked like you said they created a balance.
Yes.
He carried out a coup against the constitution and the military carried out a coup.
Yes.
Okay, so you support the military junta?
Yes, it would have taught these people a lesson. Seriously. African leaders, they should know that, yes, Big Brother military is watching their back. So that whenever they want to do this, their arrogant behavior, they should think twice.